looking for some shit. He's played this game before. So I forwarded them all to Dana, and Dana's like, this dude's fucking nuts. And I sent them to David. And in there, he goes, my wife's a multi-millionaire. We live on several acres in a mansion. I go, yeah, looking at your photos, I can tell you do. I'm sure you do. And David said, that's fucking nuts. He said, that bitch cleaned our house for $10 an hour last year. That dude, certifiably, he's just fucking crazy. But it goes back, the only reason I'm talking about this, it goes back to the whole flag burning thing and where the track I was on. What do you have to gain by it? For real, what do you have to gain? You get upset, and God forbid some fucking idiot on your street or out in the malls burning a flag in person in front of you, and it incites you enough to go whip their ass. Yeah, they need an ass whipping. Yeah, I agree with it. But they're doing it to be hateful. They're doing it to incite you. They are looking for the ass whipping so they can sue you, or if it's black people, to fucking incite and whitey beat them down, or vice versa, or whatever the fuck it is. You'll be the one going to jail over it. It won't be the motherfucker that was standing on the flag, whether the cops think it's right or wrong or agree with it. You will be the one in court over it. It will not be the motherfucker burning the flag. When you get upset about these things, what do you have to fucking gain? How much energy and how much time does it take for you to be upset over it? Just like that crazy motherfucker PMing me upset over David. David's really missing a fucking leg. David really was a fucking corpsman. He really was fucking attached to a Marine Corps unit. Those are all facts. Past that, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't care what the fuck he did or said. Fucking, or you think he did or said. He's missing a leg. He fucking hobbles around. His shit doesn't fucking work correctly. Half the time I see him, he's in a wheelchair. Even when he uses the prosthetic, he's done all kinds of fucking skydiving shit with Wounded Warrior. He volunteers at the VA constantly. He's just a dude living his life. Leave him the fuck alone and let him fucking live his life. Like, at least you can fucking hobble, or at least you're walking, motherfucker. For real. I don't get it.
I agree.
But we better cook some fucking food.
Yeah. I think on the flag burning thing, I think it was more of a frowned upon thing, where instead of televising it, like if you saw people doing it, almost as bad as like, you know, people kind of like snub their nose if you see someone who is on the corner with one of those signs like, we'll work for whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Like, because, you know, people kind of frown on it, so it's something you really don't want to do because people frown on it so heavily, but no one televises that stuff. Where I think if no one televised it and it was more like if you saw someone doing that, it was like a gross, like dirty, grungy thing.
Think about
it would disappear.
Think about why the news is telling you that. The news is telling you that because they want to incite you. They want you to go out to where that flag burning is happening, and they want to have a fight so they have more fucking news. The media creates the news. They fucking mold you and funnel you into things they know you will do. Don't be that fucking cattle, man. A fucking cow can get out of a fucking fence. The cow stays in the fence because it doesn't care to leave the fence. Pigs won't stay in a fence. You put a fucking pig in a fence, pig goes out, pig fucking 6 weeks, pig becomes a fucking wild animal. You won't ever put that motherfucker in a cage again. You'll have to kill it. Be the pig, don't be the fucking cow. The cow fucking lives its life, and we funnel it around and we give it shots until we fucking shoot it in the head with a fucking air gun and it ends up on your plate. Every day that pig's fucking trying to figure out how to get out of that fucking pen. The media wants you to be the fucking cow. They want you to come in, they want to milk you until you're done giving milk, and then they're going to fucking cut you up and they're going to fucking eat you. They're going to fucking use you up until you have nothing left. And that's what they want you to fucking do. That's the government. That's what's happening, no matter how you fucking look at it. This isn't about troops served for your right to fucking, you know, for the flag. They served for your right to burn the fucking flag as much as they did for anything else. This ain't about the troops. The government's making it about that. The media's making it about that. To the government, the troops are just fucking a tool. A bunch of these congressmen, a bunch of fucking people at the Pentagon, they got busted out saying that. They're too stupid. They'll do what we tell them to do. They're just dogs. We can't turn them loose. They need fucking guidance. Think about it. Let's talk about something else. What else you got? Did chest yesterday at the gym?
Yes, we did. My chest
Feel
is
it?
sore.
My chesticles are sore.
Yeah, I've got sore chesticles.
What are we doing today?
Today's back day. It's my favorite day, probably.
I thought legs were your favorite day.
That's my second favorite day.
What's your fifth favorite?
That's two of them, so probably arms. I think arms are ridiculous. I hate training arms.
Everybody liked fucking James being in the video yesterday.
Yeah, I saw.
James fucking texted me, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. He's like, hey, are we good? I go, yeah, why would you fucking ask me that? He goes, I keep hearing that we're fighting. I go, of course, we're fucking, they want us to be fighting. I said, whoever's saying it wants us to be fighting. I said, what are we fighting over this time? I said, 6 months ago, Ben asked if we were good. I'm like, why? He said, I keep hearing we're beefing. I go, maybe we should.
Have a rat beef.
Maybe we should have some fucking, at least they'll be talking about us more. But that's the whole thing, man. Fucking, they want to divide you. They want you upset. Like, Nicki Minaj is running for president. I'm just going to keep saying that. I've seen other people saying it. Sooner or later, people will actually start to believe that. It's just that, it's that little planting that grain, that one fucking seed that sprouts up and people run with it. And as they fucking retell the story changes and the story changes and the story changes. It's like when you were a kid and you had a line of fucking 20 students and you fucking said a word. By the time it got fucking 5, 6 students down the way, the whole phrase had changed.
I remember playing that game.
That's how everything is. That's fucking media. You guys got a lot of product up here.
Pretty good bit. Yeah,
They just saw Philip walk in. What did he bring in?
Cax.
Cox.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're Blade Show ones.
So we have Blade Show Cox. Oh, going to
Yeah,
Cox will take the Blade
yeah,
Show.
like the other half.
I was gonna say we haven't ran a fucking Blade Show.
No, it's the other half.
I thought you meant like Blade Show sale Cox from last year.
No.
We when we run a sale, we never know how long we're gonna let the sale go for, and how many orders it'll generate. And we literally generate more orders. We generate more orders faster than we can process them. So it takes days to get the orders actually processed, sorted, and handed to the people they need to go to. So these guys are running back and forth fucking packing boxes up. And the actual order they order is ready to go. It's waiting on the fucking sale cock. We haven't fucking made enough of them. And then we'll have residual orders from a sale before come up. We'll have 100 of them, but we'll only have 75 cocks. So we'll have to do another run from the other sale cock. And that's just how it is. It's constant juggling. But you'd be amazed at how many guys, they'll go, hey, where's my order at? Well, it's waiting on this fucking stupid chicken. Mm-hmm. It's waiting on this free cock. But we can send you one of these other 20. Oh, I'll just wait. Well, it was important enough for you to fucking ask us, but you're so fucking worried about a free fucking chicken. Mm-hmm. So really it wasn't that important, I guess. Just... we continue. I had 2 of them last night. I placed an order and you took my money. First of all, we didn't take your money. You gave us your money. There's a little bit of difference. Take your money implies that you didn't know it was going to happen. But when you entered all that shit in your cart and then pressed and placed order and said, are you sure you want to order? And then when you said that, it said it'll be 8 to 12 weeks, and then you took that, you had to, there was an evolution there. There was fucking 6 or 7 moves you had to do to give us your money. But more importantly, the cop rig you ordered 2 weeks ago said, we don't have this, it is out of stock, we don't know when we're going to have it. And then the guy's all irate that he hasn't fucking received shipping. First it was, it started with, can you send me tracking information for this order? And I didn't even look at the order, I just said, when the order ships, the system automatically sends you tracking. Are you telling me you haven't shipped this? And I'm like, okay, here we go. So I look it up and it's copper. I had 2 of those motherfuckers last night. excited about Blade?
I am.
What are you excited about?
I've never seen that one. That's the, you know, I got to go to the smaller, more exclusive version of it.
US. That's right. Yeah,
USN.
USN. Okay,
But
so Blade is going to be like USN.
Just bigger. With
100 times bigger.
Yeah.
100 times bigger.
Yeah, 'cause, you know, yeah,
All the
USN
cool
was like
shit.
one room,
All the
so-
cool shit. And that's what we tell dudes. Like, what's USN? USN's like Blade Show, with just the elite, just the people. There's more elbow room. You can stand and talk to people. People will approach you. And as busy as we were at USN show, take the USN show and throw fucking 10,000 customers into it. There will be a line trying to get into.
I think that's cool.
It is.
Because, you know, like,
It is.
at
And these
USN,
dudes- and now-
we were just trucking everywhere. Now I
You
get
went
to
to
work at
USN,
booths.
some dudes knew you. You're going to Blade Show. There are motherfuckers coming to Blade Show to see you.
I just think it'll be fun to be in a booth again, doing some sales. Gonna sell some products. But
You always hear that. Oh, that dude could sell ice cubes to Eskimos. Colin really could. Colin could go and sell fucking baby fur seal pelts to fucking Eskimos that are coming out off the boat and they're covered in blood and their fucking baseball bat has fucking baby fur seal blood on it. I've had dudes come in here. Hey, you got an NSW rig? Hell no, we don't have an NSW rig. And the dude will walk out with two 12-gauge micro rigs. I'm like, that's cool. What kind of shotgun you got? He's like, I don't have one. I'm going to go buy one. I said, why did you buy those micro rigs then? Colin sold them to me. Colin made me do it.
you might need them.
Give a sales pitch. Sell somebody a micro rig right now.
A micro rig?
Sell anything. Pick one.
Let's see.
Sell a 12-gauge rig to a dude that doesn't own a shotgun.
Hold on. If I think it,
Are you getting in
wait,
character?
No, yeah, hold on a second. I gotta find something good to sell. Those are easy.
What do you mean? We don't make anything not good.
You gotta sell something that's not rudimentary. Or the thing like you gotta find something that's impractical and sell it to someone. So like
I can have Amanda come in here and you can sell her virginity.
like that measuring cup. If someone said sell that measuring cup, what would you say? Sell me that.
What would I say?
What would you say?
I'm not the salesman.
No, but I'm just asking like for like
I don't need a fucking
exercise.
measuring
Just
cup.
do
I
it.
got two hands.
how many ounces does it hold?
I don't know.
Well,
Why
this
do
measuring cup
I
right
need to know?
then this measuring cup right here so it will tell you the exact amount of ounces you'll have no matter what liquid you're looking at. Not only that, it's made of the highest quality glass and it would definitely last the length of any time you'd be using it. Also, this glass is very clear. It'd be very, very easy to measure anything, no matter the opaque, color, clear, anything like that. Do you still think you don't need it, sir?
If I didn't actually need this measuring cup, I would demonstrate and break this measuring cup and show you how fragile it is.
Yes, that one's glass. But you know what I'm saying? Like that would be, that's establishing need. Like how many ounces is your hand hold? Well, I don't know. Well, this measuring cup will tell you.
But I don't need to know.
Okay, hold on.
Go to an SOE product.
Aw.
Sell a motherfucker a keychain. A Cobra
Keychain?
keychain. I don't need a Cobra keychain. I got a normal keychain.
I did that the other day. The
Bring a
keychain,
keychain.
a lanyard. Some dude was like, it wasn't even a lanyard. It was a sling. I'll just say this one. Dude was like asking me about a sling. He's like, well, what sling do I need? And I said, well,
And what do I tell
is that
you?
where that Cobra sling went?
I'll be like, if you gotta ask me, you don't need one.
Yeah, and I said, well, I don't know. What sling do you think you need?
Whose coffee is this?
It was mine. It tastes 3 days old.
Yeah, and I was like,
No
well,
bugs in it.
I was like, don't think of a sling as just a gun sling. I was like, how much can you use it for? And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, couldn't you attach that same adapter to something else if you need to carry it, so be it? I was like, we've had one on our camera before. I was like, I've also used them on bags and stuff like that if I didn't have anything to hold it. I was like, oh, I didn't think about that. And I said, you know, you could also put the ends of that together and use it as a tourniquet if you didn't have one. I said, if need be, most of your slings are on guns. What if you were in a gunfight, or what if you were shooting your gun and you needed a tourniquet and you didn't have one? He's like, well, I didn't think about it like that. I was like, well, you know, that's the thing of everything in here is practical, tactical, not just tactical. I was like, what might you use it for? Think outside the box. I said, I don't use any of the bags for what they're really needed for. I don't carry any guns and ammo in my bags. Well, not all of them anyway. But I carry a lot of clothes, shoes, all that kind of stuff. In the airports, they work great because they don't tear up, they don't snag.
That's true, yeah.
I do. That's everything. If you really don't think you need a product, you just haven't been talked to enough
You
about it
haven't
by the
been
right
sold.
person. Yeah, you haven't been talked to enough by the
We
right
say that all the
person.
time. Like we got so many different products. Like our spent mag pouch is a good example. Dropping spent mags. 75% of the dudes that use them don't ever put a spent mag in there. They use them to hold loose shotgun shells to bring them out and load into the fucking shotgun. Or they use them to hold flashbangs. Or they use them to put other shit into, like chem lights and fucking flex cuffs and door wedges. You can use it for a ton of different shit. But if you don't educate the customer and tell them that, they're just thinking they're looking at spent mag. Like they might not ever punch spent mag into the search bar. By the way, every page on our website on the top right corner has a search bar. I get emails all the time. Hey, can you direct me to your Pelter wraps? There's a fucking search bar. Put in Pelter or wrap or fucking headphones or earmuffs. Put in fucking anything. It's there. Somehow, last I looked, I think we sell 2,500 Pelter wraps a month.
That's a lot.
Individual.
Yeah. They always...
Somehow those 2,500 dudes found it, but you didn't find it. Show, you got a Cobra keychain?
Yeah.
Show the Cobra keychain. Bring it out.
Which one?
Anyone.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a few up here. I love the Cobra keychain.
Some dude's gonna email me now and go, I have a Cobra keychain on order. How come it hasn't shipped?
Because it's not
because
this
you
one?
have 20 other things on your order.
We've got the normal ones, we've got the HK one,
Show me that.
fancy colors.
Let's talk about the Cobra key. Do we want to let them in on the secret on the Cobra keychain?
No.
Yes. The dual use.
Do not.
Do we want to tell them? No. Let's not tell them. Let's not tell them.
Don't do it.
The dual use. They're dual purpose, but only for those who are intelligent enough to figure out the other purpose.
We had a guy, dude ordered an OD 12 gauge micro rig. We don't have any OD 12 gauge micro rig. Tells you that on the website. And then he emails back a couple days later. Says, I want to add a black 12 gauge micro rig to the order. Is it a hassle to do that? I said, actually, we can't add to your order.
Yeah, it's an existing invoice. You have to create a new one.
We have to cancel the order, refund it, listen to you cry while you're waiting for the internet to give your money back. As soon as we click refund, the money comes out of our account. Immediately withdraws from the fucking account. So we get dudes like, how come you haven't refunded me? It's been 72 hours. Well, first of all, you did it at midnight on Friday. There's a Saturday,
That's not
Sunday.
a business hour, actually.
There's a Saturday, a Sunday. Monday was a holiday. And really, if you don't like the speed at which your money's being returned, because it was taken from us immediately. If you don't like that speed, you should file a complaint with the internet. Because it's on the internet. The internet didn't move fast enough, or the fucking tubes were clogged, the nets were trapped, whatever it was. But in reality, it's your bank or your card provider. It will work itself out, or depending on the size of your bank, somebody might actually have to click a button to send it through. But once we click refund, it's not there. So the dude, I said, look, we can cancel and refund it. I said, but you're wanting to add a black micro rig to a green micro rig. And really, you should have two separate orders. Have a black micro rig, and because we're going to build them, one's going to get built before the other. And it could be months until the other one's built. And we don't know when that's going to happen or which one it's going to happen first to. And he says, well, I don't want to spend the $12 on shipping. I understand that. On the other hand, I don't want to spend the $12 it's going to cost me for my guys to fucking email you and say, hey, we have this order here. And I don't want to spend the $12 it's going to take me when you send me an email and go, where's my shit? And we email you, we come out here and find your box and go, well, we've got the black rig, but we don't have the green rig. Oh, well, I'll just wait. That all costs me money. Every time I have my people move and make a move and contact you and wait for you and email back and forth with you. And really, we're not holding. If I got an order sitting here that's fucking $1,000 and it's waiting on some fucking $65 subload, we're shipping your fucking order and refunding your $65 to a gift card, and you can reorder it when it comes in. Are you going to pay shipping? Yeah, you're going to pay shipping. That's just part of it. If you don't like that, I'm sure Amazon can sell you something that they have. But I order a lot from Amazon and pay Amazon, and all you guys giving us shit. We ordered pillow inserts for our pillows. We use a US-made pillow insert. we ordered. It says manufactured in the United States. We ordered them, paid for them. Expected delivery date was like 5 days later. It's been 3 fucking weeks. We email Amazon. Hey, what's up? What's up with our pillow inserts? Well, here's the tracking information. It shows it shipped. Where are our fucking U.S. made pillow inserts coming from? Motherfucking China.
Are they really?
I'll bet you they're not made. I don't know. They'll have a fucking tag says made in the United States, but I wonder where they were made.
Yeah, so
but the point is, even this happens even with Amazon.
Yeah. Anytime there's production involved, there's time involved.
Here, you eat that one. I'll make baby hit something different. I forgot to put
The Pams.
I forgot to put oil in this one, and that was rather steep.
The Hoyas.
Talk about anything? Anything you're hoping to see, Felicia?
Chopsticks.
I have a bunch of sets of chopsticks. Do you want to look at what I have before you go buy a set?
No, I want to buy a set. I want to buy a set. I want to buy some of their cool.
I probably have the one you're going to buy. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I bought a set. I haven't seen them since we came back from the late show.
That's unfortunate.
That's probably because they're with my other 20 sets.
Yep.
I'm hoping they'll breed and start making baby chopsticks.
Make some more.
No. I think I want. Well, I think I want to buy a knife there. It depends on the value of the knife.
Not the value, the cost.
Yeah. Yeah, the value will be there. The cost was what gets more unfriendly. But
man, I find
I want to go to Desert Blade Works and look at his stuff.
Yeah, I want to see what the kid's got.
Yeah.
There's they'll be used for pre-owned knife, guys.
Yeah.
They have just fucking boxes, tilt-up, displays full of knives, and occasionally you'll find, like I bought 2 last year, Starling Gear Striders,
Oh wow.
and I bought them for about $1,000 a piece, and they retailed $2,500. And they had the beads and everything on. Dudes just didn't know what they had. I bought one Sheila Dwyer. Somebody was asking on one of my Instagram pictures. I have a white Strider that has like barbed wire on it. Dwayne's wife made that. Marissa, Mick's wife, makes knives and actually forges and does a lot. And then every now and then Sheila will also make some knives. She made a few knives. And that was actually, I own that one and then another one Sheila had made. And I bought that one Sheila made for like $600. Dude, you didn't know what the fuck it was.
It's a cool knife too.
Yeah. And then I bought that pirate one
For Kane.
that I gave to Kane as a gift.
I didn't even see that one.
It was fucking cool.
Yeah, you can't find them.
That's neat.
Yeah, I don't even own one. I gave it to
More.
Kane.
Yeah, you can't find them.
Are we done? You got nothing else?
Kind of hungry.
I'm working on it.
I only work so fast.
I'm glad you're enthused. I have no hunger.
I'll share with you.
No, it's good.
Sure.
I got a bunch of bolt bags down there, so.
Oh yeah. That's what those backings were you posted last night. I wondered. I saw all the mesh.
So there's
was
a whole
like-
bolt bag down there together. I put it all the way together. I had built all the pieces, months and months ago. I'd had them sitting there, 6 multi-cam ones. Put that motherfucker all the way together, turned it inside out, and I forgot to put the fucking Fastex buckles on with the straps on the side to compress it.
Yeah.
So now it's not a big deal. It'll take me 5 minutes to cut it apart, 5 minutes to fix it, 5 minutes to put it back together.
Do you have to do that? Do they have to have it? Like, I know that like my backpack has.
If it doesn't have it, you just can't compress the bag.
Okay. So
And
it just
really-
stays more fluffy like a
and the thing-
backpack.
Yeah, and the thing with having those compression straps, not only does it compress the bag, because the bag is very small.
Mhm.
Like the bag is not a good backpack. It
Mhm.
always amazes me how many guys want to buy them. They're great for walking around a show because they are small and you can't load them full of shit.
Right.
They're really fucking
get
cool.
heavy,
Guys want them because they can't have them. We made them as a bolt bag to bail out of the Humvees when the Humvees got hit and were disabled. They would carry a little bit of comm, they'd carry a little bit of signaling, they'd carry some medical shit. On the front of the actual bolt bag, it carried 4 M4 mags, 2 Sig mags, 3 frags, 2 aerial flare pop-ups, and 2 smoke grenades.
Just the bare essentials for if you needed out and had
Yeah,
to go.
so it's hanging on the back of the seat. You can find out of the bag if you had to. Unass the vehicle, boom. You got some shit. You got a bailout radio, stuff like that. And it had and they were putting thermites instead of smokes in those pouches. So if they had to leave, they could blow the crypto,
Yeah,
the radio, the comm gear in the Humvee, rather than have to leave it because it was too heavy to move or they couldn't, they had to fight.
That's what I want.
So
Some thermite.
it'll burn a hole fucking straight through a car.
I know.
Right through the
I
engine,
just want something to
you can
blow
just look straight through.
That's
So
what you're talking about.
this is one of the original bolt bags. Actually, this is one I made that was all 100% multicam. The real ones, the first ones, all just had webbing all over them. So it's 2 thermites, 2 pop flares, 4 rifle mags, pistol mag, 3 frags. Place for some IFF, identifier for post depth. And the original ones had mesh pockets inside, which really limited you because they were sewn to the size. So the next ones we built are all Velcro lined, so you can just put whatever you want. And I Velcro lined the whole thing because we have a rigid foam insert you can put in here, which will really square this out and foam the sides. And then we had some cross dividers so you could use it for camera gear and shit like that. And
That's what I like about the.
it's got this sleeve.
Part of it. Secures everything.
It's got a sleeve in the front. It's got a sleeve in the back. This one doesn't have any sleeves in it.
The original one.
There's not a single fucking. No, I fucked this up probably. There's supposed to be a sleeve here and here, so you can foam the back, foam the front,
Mm-hmm.
and then you've got this here. But by the time you put a Camelback in here, it eats up fucking 70%.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty cool.
So it's not really made to carry Hydra, but if you could. So anyways, we've got some of them going. I've got some Typhon ones we're taking to the show. I've got some ATAX ones. I've got multicam that we're finishing up right now. What?
I like ATAX.
Did you like ATAX?
Yeah, ATAX.
Everybody wanted ATAX until you could have
I
ATAX.
know.
I don't
Now it's
want
a pain
It's
in the
not
ass.
popular, but I
We
like
get
it.
dudes asking for it. The problem is if I had 100 ATAX micro rigs back there, you'd sell. I'd have a list of 20 guys. We'd email them.
Maybe
10 of them would buy them, and the others would sit there and trickle out. And guys would buy them because they'd be like, "Hey, how's my multicam rig going?"
Oh yeah.
Well, we got ATAX. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take the ATAX.
Yeah.
But it's like the multicam black. Everybody wanted it until they could have it, and as soon as they could have it, it just didn't sell. You still have guys asking about it, but it doesn't sell like fucking multicam does, and it definitely doesn't sell like the Typhon does.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I guess the multicam black to me like probably has lower purpose.
it's just
At least
not as
ATAX.
fucking-
At least
it's not
ATAX
as
is
cool.
useful. Like
Not
Multi-
color wise.
The multicam pattern is fucking awesome.
No, it's not green enough.
The
There is
multicam
an
pattern's
FG.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All of the Highland patterns are awesome. But
Yep.
when you look at multicam black and Typhon and then ATAX's black version,
Mm-hmm.
man, the fucking Typhon just stands out.
It looks
sells,
better.
It sells to the same market that does, but it also sells to the tactical guys,
Mhm.
and it will also market to the dudes that have no interest in tactical shit at all.
Yep, it just
It's
looks
something
good.
you would see in an Oakley store.
Yeah, it's edgy.
He'll walk into places and buy something because it looks cool. Not even know what it does, but it's cool.
Lots of people do that.
Yeah.
Lots and lots and lots. I know plenty of watch guys that did that.
Yeah.
They did not buy it because of much, they bought it because it was a cool game.
We got some large tool bags, and the shit I'm talking about, this is going to Blade Show. These were single individual items made to go to Blade Show. A lot of that shit will be auctioned at Blade Show. Some of it will be sold. If you have an order for a large tool bag and you hear me say I've got a large tool bag going to Blade Show, don't fucking bother emailing me about it. We are not replacing your order. We're not replacing your $100 tool bag order with a fucking $300 tool bag.
I just had a brainstorm.
But
For Blade Show, at an auction, how cool would it be if somehow or another, since you have a lot of loot, if we made like a ball or like a cock that had a lot of hook on it, and to win your thing that you won the chance to be in the last part of the game for it to
Oh,
get
so
it.
we're going to do a lottery. We're not even going to do an auction for the item.
Well, like no, you should have to
we're
auction.
going to do an auction for a chance to buy the
yeah,
item.
like so 3 people they've got their your top 3 bits.
Why don't we do a raffle
But listen,
for the chance to
yeah,
buy?
Auction.
but the thing is, and we'll have to make it somehow. But there's like
Everybody got food?
there's loop here,
You got
except
food?
for the 2 out there. There's a loop out there, or loop here and loop here and loop here, and that person has to throw the hook cock, and you have to hit 3 in a row to get it. Otherwise, it bumps to the next person.
On Amanda?
No, anyone. Like
they would
anyone.
hit,
So that would just be
they'd hit my
fun.
boobs, it'd bounce off.
That's what we're talking about. 1, 2, 3.
No, it'd bounce off. It wouldn't stick.
It wouldn't bounce off.
If there's enough loop there,
There's
and
enough
hook,
jiggle in there.
we could put it in your face.
Or yours.
I don't care. I think it'd be hilarious if people,
It'd be funny.
if someone had to do that to get it. Like I've paid for it already. I could lose my win just because of this, just to make it happen. I don't know. I just it came to my mind. I was thinking of the Wolf of Wall Street when they're throwing midgets in Velcro,
We have a midget.
and I'm not
I'm
quite
not-
a midget.
I'm not a midget either.
I'm a
You're
little.
part midget.
I'm too tall.
I'm not even part midget. Midgets are under 4'8". I'm 4'9".
You're part hobbit, part midget.
You have
No.
hairy feet?
Huh?
You said you're part hobbit.
No.
Cody
I'm
has hairy
4'8".
My toes are hairy.
He
Like
has
your
really
head hairy, or
toes.
just like your?
No, not that bad. But
The top of John's feet are hairy.
They're not.
Yes, they are,
Yeah,
because
they
I
are.
shave them every time I shave your legs.
My feet?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's over here every time. I shave his feet every single time I shave his legs. What? Nothing.
No.
All of YouTube has seen me groom him.
I know. We've seen him get sheared. It's like a sheep.
Somebody said why. Somebody said
Yeah.
why is she wearing a apron like a dog groomer?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Well, to keep the hair off.
Yeah,
of
well,
my
if you must
clothing.
know,
And then,
sooner or later, we have to make a sticky cock that you can take all those hair shavings and put all over it and sell the John Willis hairy cock.
That's fucking disgusting.
I say we start putting tickets like Willy Wonka inside of the
The
cocks.
golden ticket.
Inside the cocks?
Mm-hmm.
So we
If
will
you find
announce.
it, you get a free something.
We'll announce. Hey, by the way, one of you guys that got a cock in the last 6 months, there's a golden ticket in there.
And what do you get for
So
your
literally,
golden
it's a golden.
Picture me going like this, like the tattoo on your back.
Got the John Willis Steve-O.
Yeah.
She's gonna get the bull by the horns on her back to match her mural.
You'll have that made into business
The
cards.
bull by the horns is coming here Friday.
That way he can see it. Friday's tomorrow.
and it's
How it is.
We'll show it tomorrow.
God, it's
I don't know where
Still
it's 10
recording.
feet by. It's 6 by 10 feet. It's like the Globo Gym one.
If it turns out really good, you should have that same picture monogrammed into a flag and fly it behind the truck whenever we're driving places.
We just have the truck wrapped. We could have the truck wrapped with that.
Like what
picture.
Justin had all the Spartans, except yours is like you.
That's me taking the bull by the horns. But that really happened.
God, that'd be awesome.
Oh my.
T-shirts like that made.
Man, I wanted to do some. Who just came in?
She was going out.
I wanted to do some shirts for Blade Show. We're just out of time. My shirt guys don't react very fast either. But we got the patches for Blade Show.
Mm-hmm. And we've got some patches we haven't sold yet too.
We have the Blade Show patches we haven't sold.
The gold,
We have the gold
the gold
Versace
Versace's are
patches.
fucking awesome. Like I posted a couple of pictures of the one that I have, and they look good. Like they look very, very
Is there
good.
something else? Is there something else? I know there's some shit that's not online.
That we have here.
Like we get patches in 1,000. I put them up 100 at a time, and I just don't have time to go back and look at the website when we're out of inventory. So typically a dude will go, "Hey, when are you gonna get these back?" And I'll go throw another 100 on. So always check if there's some patches that you want that we don't have in inventory. Send us an email because we have them.
You know, they roll.
We order 1,000 patches at a time, and when the bin's down to about half, we order another 1,000. Like we always have the patches, unless it's a limited run. There are some we only did a couple hundred of that we won't do again. Like if we told you this is a limited edition patch or something, we won't run more of them. We got so inside industry news, which you are not supposed to be privy to. All these guys hunting pigs and shit, and all the 300 blackout and the 300 whisper and all that shit. 308's making a comeback. Everybody out there right now is ramping up to make a 308 gun.
Battle rifles, yeah.
Big battle rifles are coming back. A lot of you guys have 308 rigs on order with us. We are running 308 micro rigs. We're running 308 split front rigs. Bring me that desert rig.
The
Now, boy, go.
chocolate chip one?
Yep.
And we got some rigs that we're taking to Blade Show, and we've got some production rigs. This is a rig right here that very few have ever been made of. It's really a lot to carry. It's 8 308 mags. It's stacked. It's a stacked 308 rig. Has pals on the side so you can still put a compact. There is no more of this chocolate chip. This is 1000 Den. We've talked to companies about having it made. We're literally just having issues. We cannot find it. If I could find a company to make it for me, I would have 10,000 yards printed just to have a little bit of it for ourselves to do small runs in. We're not having any luck with it. We were able to get a shitload of it. It was seconds from the Gulf War. Typically, like multicam Cordura and stuff is about $11 a yard. Solid color Cordura is about $6 a yard. We were able to buy this shit up as seconds, and I got it for $1.60 a yard. And I bought like 1,200 yards of it. And I said, "How much you got?" They're like, "Oh, we got 20,000 yards." I'm like, "Shit, we'll be able to get this." I bought like 1,000 so yards. Fucking made a bunch of cool shit. This is selling. I went back to buy the rest of it. It was fucking gone a couple weeks later.
Contract, yeah.
So that was a sample prototype rig. Carries 8 mags. We'll build a few of those probably. I've got some real crazy custom shit. I've got some 308 split front rigs in Typhon with red thread that are very nice. All the webbing's done in Typhon, everything. It's all handmade webbing and everything. All the trim on it. And then I've got a Typhon Toxic Green that has Cobra buckles throughout. And there's no need for it whatsoever. But dudes love the fucking Cobra buckles. It makes the rig heavy. It puts what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Puts 8 Cobra buckles on a rig. It literally expensifies the shit out of it. Let me see that.
It's one of the type of toxic.
This is a Typhon Toxic rig that I had made for Cody and Sebastian. And then I think there was 5 total. We auctioned them off. These bags went for about
3.
There's 3?
One was
So they went for about $500 when we auctioned them. And it's a tool bag, but we added a lot of contrast into it. I used a printed webbing, which I don't like to use, but for the handles, there's really no way not to use it. Lined it inside to give it some more color contrast. Highlighted every place it's printed in Typhon. And we put Cobra buckles on the side for the carry shoulder strap. And we brought them up to the top so that when they carry, the bag doesn't tilt. It pulls the weight even to the corners. There's a plastic piece of rigid plastic in the bottom. And then it's got the shoulder straps here. And then it's set up with this piece so that if you take it off, you can tuck them under out of the way. Other than that, the insides are just a normal tool bag. But that one is actually Sebastian's bag.
You originally made it for Dakota, but she never used it, and
Stop why do you contradict me?
I'm being serious.
Walk away.
Walk away.
No, cut that out. Created more work. Back in other news.
Sebastian thinks he hates these plates.
Thinks he hates them, except he eats them every morning.
Well, I put food coloring.
By food coloring, I mean pea. Bright yellow pea.
Nice yellow. PFP.
Oh shit, I still gotta cook them other peas.
I took that morning I did. I put just like 16 in a thing and divided it into 3 plates.
Is that, I can't, the can won't cook 16 eggs.
No, I meant 16 ounces.
Oh. It's not enough for them. Those things are bigger than I am.
It was 2. I only had to make 2 pans basically.
If I get sidetracked, I'm gonna talk about all kinds of fun stuff. Before you know it, we're gonna literally finish eating here. Is it really fucking 10:15? Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
And we're eating now?
Yep.
I can't fucking eat this and go to the gym right now. What the fuck?
Talked for an hour.
Turn that off. Fucking that's not even gonna upload today.
Probably not.
Well, I can break it up.